Hi, this is Dawn Petalino, your transformational coach and best-selling author of Peace, Power, and Miracles. And today is Miracle Monday, where we share the truths and the tools behind miracles in your life. And today's tool is one I think that we all reach at some point. It is the big C. It is commitment. And it might not mean what you think it means. The commitment means we are committing to the trusting the source within us. And when we look at our lives so often, we look at the circumstances in our life and we look to those things for our safety, for our joy, for our peace. And the Course in Miracles says that if you're looking to these illusions to bring you the safety and joy and peace and freedom, then you're going to be disappointed, you're going to be discouraged, you're going to be hopeless, because those things don't last, they're not real. And so today we're talking about we commit to trusting the source within us. So when circumstances feel scary, when there are those uncertainties, where you are wondering, how's this going to work out, or what's going to be my next step, this is where the rubber hits the road. This is where the Course in Miracles says, do not put illusion before truth. That we trust in the source. So we commit, we make a commitment to our trust. That's what we are committing to. And it can feel very scary because we might not be totally sure what we're trusting. We kind of have that mentality of, oh, if I give this over to God, are things going to fall apart? Am I going to have to give up more? And the Course in Miracles says that God does not demand sacrifice. And the Course of Love says that this is why you must remember there is no loss, only gain. When we are trusting our source, we are committed. Now, commitment means even when things get scary, we're sticking there, sticking to it, right? So that's what we're doing. We said, no, I am committed to trusting my source. We remind ourselves of this truth. I remember years ago when I had that, everyone has that 2x4 experience in their life, and my marriage really started to fall apart, and the move and all this stuff was kind of happening. And I remember reading somewhere that it was like jumping off a cliff. But once you jump, you're never alone again. No one can make us jump. We have to make that decision. We have to make that commitment to trust. And when we do, there's a certain level of peace that we feel. It's not a joyous peace, but there's a relief that comes. Because we're no longer trying to control the circumstances to bring us peace of mind. We're trusting the source within us, and we're committed to our trust. What can help is remembering times in your life where you had to let go, and look at where grace stepped in. Or even looking at nature and just seeing how nature's always taken care of. The lilies of the field, the birds in the sky. And that same source is why it's called source, God. It is the source of things. It is love. We're trusting in love, the same love and power that created us. So today's tool is commitment. Remember, you are committed to your trust. And when things feel uncertain, and when we feel wavering, this is where this becomes the tie that binds, that tethers us, because it brings us back to say, no, I'm holding on to my commitment, and I'm committed to trust. And every time I've done this, as scary as it is, my guidance has gotten clearer. I've gained more strength and peace of mind than I thought would be possible. And life has always brought me grander things than I would have ever expected for myself. So that is your 2-minute tool today, is to remember to commit to your trust in your source. I hope you have a miraculous Monday. Check out the other tools in the blog and a little bit more about this idea. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.